Nice.
Awesome.
Welcome back. Shucks.
To the Hispanic On Paper Podcast. This is episode 66?
65.
65? Oh,
Yeah,
65. Okay.
Sorry.
My bad. My name is Marcos.
My name is Kashi.
And also...
Oh, into the mic.
Nice.
Redemption,
It's
yeah.
like, I'm Ale.
Nice.
Nice.
Welcome, Alejandro.
Alejandro. Oh, you said that so sexy.
I did got
Wow,
that
just
Mexican
like,
tongue.
yeah.
You know?
Government name?
Yeah. So welcome back, folks. Episode 65 of just, three guys and a camera and some microphones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, today is April 18th, 2023. It is currently 5:24 p.m.
And today is a Tuesday.
It's a Tuesday, and we're just bulling. It's a silly day. It's a
Quick disclaimer, if you guys
Yeah.
are looking for a Latin empowerment podcast where we keep up with the latest bits of current events, this is not that.
Nope.
We are silly, goofy guys who
Mondo
are
silly.
growing up and just bringing on people we love,
Yep.
wanting to get to know and sharing some thoughts.
Yep. So, to me, from 20 years from now, never forget how many really, really funny and talented people you had on. And we decided we had too many pretty girls on the podcast in a row. Last 3 episodes, we've had a pretty girl on.
Are you saying I'm not pretty?
You're a pretty boy. And
Pretty boy.
Yeah.
Just a boy.
Yeah.
I'm not a pretty boy. I was like, I'm a pretty man.
I'm a pretty man. So, yes. But, yeah. This is our really good friend, Alejandro. I've always known him as Hector, but we're the same way I went under a rebrand from Chris to Kashi. Like we learn, we evolve, we develop, and there's Alejandro. And can I ask you an uncomfortable question?
Exclusively.
Yeah. How's your week, Marcos?
Ooh. It was immediate curve like that. It was great.
Yeah.
I bought a mattress.
Woo!
I confirmed it.
Yes.
Yes.
No. Tell him what size.
Got a king.
Size.
I decided with the measurement in my room.
Yep. Even though it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Size doesn't matter. But
Also,
yeah.
this is the perfect opportunity that we're buying a bed right at the time that my family is redoing the carpet in the house for the
whole house?
just for the rooms,
Okay.
just for me,
Very cool.
Colton, and Miranda's room. It's going to be the perfect opportunity because I will have everything out of my room.
Oh yeah.
Literally everything, just bare bones because there will be fresh carpet. I can literally make my room exactly
From
how I
scratch.
want it from scratch.
It's gonna be a whole new rebrand. I love that.
Oh yeah, it's
Are
gonna
you
feel
doing
great.
like the?
Come closer.
Yeah, like don't do the. Like, are you planning to do lights at all? Because I'm gonna vote against it.
Like the RGB lights,
Yeah,
Do
like
what?
the
the LED.
What are they called? Yeah, the
I already
strip
have
light.
them.
Oh, he already has them.
I already got those.
Yeah.
So I already have those.
I
and
was too late.
they're
Oh.
great from an anecdotal experience. They're great.
Yeah.
In every aspect.
I'm glad I never got them.
The thing I wanted to do was just build a little shadow box for the bed because
Oh.
I'm gonna have that thing that can do the legs and the head
Damn.
Oh.
Can I ask you how much this bed was? Get sir.
with everything.
Mattress, bed, box spring, all of it.
No. This is just mattress.
Oh, okay.
This is mattress. I think
Frame.
topper, like a
Oh.
mattress topper. The hydraulic thing, probably like $5.
$5,000,
Yeah.
my boy.
Yeah.
I put down $1,000.
Yeah.
And then
Monthly payments.
yeah, monthly
My
payments.
mattress was like $125 a month for a year.
So yeah, and then I was like, but just going through that process and actually buying
Yeah.
everything, I was like, man, this place is all markup. It's all markup. I just further confirmed my theory.
Yeah.
The lady that we got was awesome because we were buying 2 mattresses, so it was like,
shout her out.
you're gonna, oh yeah. Well,
It's like,
You don't have to.
it's like,
Oh wait. Yeah, we
I'm
know
gonna
where-
prefer not to
I was
because
gonna-
of
I was
because
gonna say
of
we know where she works.
yeah no because of the so
Oh.
I fully confirmed it. Yeah, so
if you checked out last week's episode, yeah.
yeah, so I just hearing the numbers that were getting slashed off of stuff, I was like,
Oh.
okay. I was like, one of them, I was audibly like, sure,
Bro.
sure, dude. I was like, sure. I was like, what can you? Because I was like, I looked up something on Amazon, and I was like, hey, I saw this mattress topper. I was like, you're telling me this one's good? I was like, I saw this one for like, $20, something like that, so like $30 on Amazon, and she's like, yeah, I could do that. And I was like, oh, no, cool.
On a $200 topper, she's like, I could do $30.
Fucking did it.
So
you
if you
should
didn't-
have pushed that. See how
No,
far she would
dude.
go.
No. I at every corner, Marcus was like,
Yeah.
And?
But like, what else can you do?
No,
for me?
and she was, the woman that we dealt with in the transaction, she was super, super sweet, very nice, made it super easy. She got me set up so like I could. Damn, I didn't realize the bottom of this one was just absolutely.
Flat. Yeah, my bad. I dropped him out of the fridge.
The Leaning Tower.
Wait, real quick, if you didn't tune into last week's episode, Marcos went on a little bit of a tirade on how, or I mean, we all kind of went in on it, but like how mattress
I didn't go on it.
Mattress
No,
shops
yeah,
are just.
we had a pretty girl on. Mattress stores are like, they have to be like all mafia run or just something like.
So like shell companies, because
Yes.
like the
Yeah, no,
You have-
catch me up on this theory. I gotta.
you have, it's just a showroom.
Yeah.
It's just a showroom.
Yeah, you have a showroom. There's not frequent customers coming in, not guaranteed to buy things.
Nope.
And you just have this place that's just staying open through COVID.
Yep.
Through like that's the store that survives.
Nothing wrong.
Beds were flourishing during the
Uh-huh.
pandemic.
No, yeah, for me, because like it's what I said earlier. Like, if you've ever gone into a mattress store, has that ever been full?
No.
With any people?
No.
Never. I was the
I've never
only
seen
one
it like
that-
pop in.
I
Yeah.
had a 3-hour or no, I probably had like a. How long did that take? You think that took us like a solid hour? I think it was an hour and a half.
No one else
Nobody.
walked in.
No, but not a soul. Not even a bird flew by. It was just the people across
in the
the
mattress store.
Yeah, yeah.
In the mattress store. No, yeah.
like-
No birds in the mattress
No
store.
birds in the mattress
Couldn't
store.
bring my defense hawk.
Did you see the video of the drive-by falcon?
I sent you that. You motherfucker.
drive-by falcon.
Yeah, and I was actually gonna ask you if you did. That's great. I'm glad you did see it.
Yes, I love that video.
Terrible time to be an op.
Yeah.
Or a mouse.
Or a mouse. But yeah, so it was a good mattress.
Oh.
Oh,
Huh?
Oh, check your phone.
Check my phone.
So
Like Blue's
you-
Clues, we just got a letter.
It adjusts
letter.
head and feet.
we just got
Huh?
a
It,
letter.
it adjusts
Head and feet.
Does it heat up at all?
No.
Okay. I was
Don't have a heated bed.
No, like the sleep number ones, they cool down and warm up.
No, I don't have that.
They
but-
sense when you're tossing and turning, and they warm up your feet, and it'll
I
put you
just-
deeper into sleep. It's
Interesting.
crazy.
So before I've actually had a lot of things that I prepared for this, which is great.
Can you
But before I do that,
Was that bothering you
It
this
was
whole time?
actually like
Okay.
really it was. But
You can
continue.
communicate things with
I
me.
can't.
We don't have to give these
When-
subliminal
when-
messages.
Can I ask you a favor for the pod? Can you ask Hector how his week was?
Yes. Real quick for the audio listeners, Alejandro popped his can and left the pop tab like perpendicular to the ground,
It was perfectly vertical.
and I hated it. So now it's
Easily.
fixed. But yeah,
It
hey
do-
buddy,
it
how was your week?
My week, good, bad, all the above. It was my
Just
car.
get into it, man.
Yeah, my car of 13 years is gone. It is gone. The chain.
The car that has been in his life for 13 years.
Yeah, this
He's-
was
yeah.
my first car.
Yeah.
My first car.
He's only
my-
he's only 20.
I'm only
23.
23. That's so sad.
Oh my gosh,
I
you're
know.
turning 24 next month.
No, I'm not. Wait, what? Okay, let's pause for a second.
How
Hold
old
on.
are you?
How old do you think I am?
You're 23. Oh, I thought your birthday was in May for a no. That Jace's
That's
birthday
Jace.
is in May.
Jace,
You're right.
Jace is turning 23.
I feel better.
was
I feel
better.
Continue. Sorry. Wow, I just had a whole like. Woo.
Yeah, like.
Friend flipperoo.
Like, are you sure you don't need another second?
No, I'm okay. I've recovered. I've recovered substantially. But so yeah, tell me about your 13-year-old.
I was just about to say you were.
Oh, he was gonna play the hypocrite card because I left it up.
Nice.
Okay, so that's how we are on this podcast.
I would have just ripped mine off with my teeth.
I forgot what I said. No, yeah, but this car.
Oh, Alejandro has a really really bad ADHD. If you haven't been able to tell, but continue.
Yeah, from these 5 minutes.
Yeah, he's touched everything on the
He's like-
table at least.
It's like there's a yo-yo on this table. That
Strap in.
I don't know where this came from.
we
either.
were about to start, and I had like a little bit of. I was like, I should probably take that
Should we
yo-yo.
have a fidget spinner? Should we have a fidget
Yeah,
spinner?
a fidget cube.
Yeah.
No, it's fine though.
Did
it's
you say
fine.
a fidget cube?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, fidget
Those are
cube.
great.
I know exactly what you're talking
Yeah,
about. Those
I-
actually suck for me.
Really?
I hate those.
What's good for you?
I don't.
We'll
the-
get back to the car thing. We continue.
Yeah, no, forget the car thing. It's, yeah, this is really important. No. No, I kid you not. Even though they became.
Starts bawling.
Yeah, he is.
He's like
You didn't
he's
like the fidget cubes.
I didn't like. I no, because I have one. Is it
okay.
like the ones that have like the buttons on the side?
Yeah,
It's
6
like,
sides.
the
Every
button
side
yeah,
is
every
different.
side is
Wheel.
different. What's weird is that because you use the same fingers for every single one, and I think.
Okay.
But what is kind of weird, and like even though it is like a little memey, the fidget spinners were honestly the best when they came out.
Yeah.
When it was like actually like advertised as, hey, like people with ADHD, we have a thing for you to play with.
Uh-huh.
Like,
it was great.
Yeah, I took it to Spanish class,
Yeah.
and my teacher actually paused the lesson to be like, Alejandro, what's that? And it was like, oh, it's a fidget
It's
spinner.
a vape.
No, it's like
It spins.
It's like
No. You hit a button and it starts spewing, and then you spin it so it creates a little tornado.
It's a tornado.
A little vape. A little,
Yeah, a little vape NATO.
That's so sick.
That's
A little
that's
cloud.
So,
Yeah, no,
that's
no,
so
it
crazy
pre-
to visualize too.
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
It pre-swirls it for you, so all you have to do is
Alejandro, what is that? Hold on, what's like
It's just a toy.
banana?
it's just something that makes it cooler.
Yeah, strawberry banana. But
No,
yeah, she
but
noticed the difference.
Because my thing before that was pen tapping.
Yeah,
I
don't-
would pen tap with
I
pencils
I
every
remember.
single day.
I remember.
It's like
Hold on, I've known Alejandro for 9 years.
9 years.
Wow.
9 years we've been friends.
Is
so
that the math? Holy, 9 years.
Yeah.
Gee, wow, damn.
I was 12 when I met you. Yeah.
Were you?
And
Oh yeah, because you hadn't turned.
13 yet.
Yeah, you turned 13 yet.
Because that's
Wow.
how age works. Yeah.
Yeah,
Very well done.
Yeah. Time hadn't passed yet.
So, so like the little nuggets and little like the reason why I don't feel bad making fun of him for having ADHD is because I've experienced it for nearly a decade of my life. Where
Firsthand.
I would invite him over to my house to swim and play video games, and he would never turn off a light switch.
I never turned off a light
Never.
switch. Yeah.
So my mom would walk out in the living room and be like, "Yo, who the fuck left a light switch on?" And there's Alejandro just
That was the.
just pen tapping on the fucking kitchen
First of
table.
all, you nailed that.
Yeah, I did.
Second
Yeah.
of all, the first time I'd ever heard anything bad about Hector was with the actual leaving lights on. Yeah.
Yeah, that was my
Was
biggest
negative.
flaw.
That was when you first got your apartment too,
Yeah.
because everybody was over, and then he left your bathroom light on, and you go, "Who the fuck left this on?" No. You paused the moment, like you paused it for a second. You went, "Hector, did you use the bathroom last?" And he went, "Yeah." I
Did you forget
Did
something?
you fucking leave my light switch on? Yeah.
That's how he answered it too. Like, yeah. Why?
Yeah.
No, yeah, he did it like so, like he only gave me like hints and until I got there myself
It's
that I
funny 'cause,
forgot.
like, it's that type of ADHD where you're like, "Yo, someone slashed my tires," and like Hector's gonna be standing there with a knife.
And I'm just like,
And
Oh,
and
yeah,
you'll walk up to Hector and be like, "Hey, is that your knife?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, why? I just got it."
it was like, yeah. Did you slash my?
Because
I was
my
like,
tires. He's like,
I
"Oh
mean,
yeah, I slashed your tires."
I was like, I was
Oh.
next to tires earlier. I don't exactly know what transpired, but like,
I was next to tires.
it's like,
I knew there was a correlation.
yeah, like I was just trying to play the
You wanna
solo
turn-
from Whiplash, and yet
turn
here
it
I
down.
am.
Huh?
You want to turn him down a little bit?
What?
No, it'll just be a post editing nightmare. Yeah, 3. But yeah, you're doing great, buddy. Holy
Yeah,
shit, you're a natural.
Yeah, you got the mic range down. I cranked
Yeah.
you up a little bit higher because I thought you were
Me?
gonna. No,
Oh, okay.
Hector.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Anyway,
I adjusted it a
when
little bit down.
when we started this, like I was scared that if I started just beatboxing in this microphone, that we would all just go deaf because of
I-
how crisp the consonants
yeah,
I
no,
can hear
I
in my
beat
ear.
every time we record. I beatbox a little bit. So.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Yep.
Cri-
No,
it
it triggers Marcos.
It did. No, it got. That was my only thing where I was like, it just
Yeah,
got like irked me.
But I did kill that pen tapping beat.
That pen tapping was phenomenal.
Pretty fuego, but yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, great visual.
I love that. So
Chris,
yeah, watch this.
Mhm.
how was your week, dude?
My week was dumb, stupid hype.
Okay.
What we learned.
Let them know.
What we learned last week was that I was going to plan to run for mayor, next year.
Of what town?
Chandler.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, and I'm not joking, by the way.
Okay.
So I've been going to city council or to city hall like every few days, every couple of days, just trying to get a feel of things, see if it's something I'd be into. The first 2 times I bumped into the mayor, apparently those were both like miracles that I caught him then.
Really?
I started talking to other people about. They're like, "Wait, you met him like as a normal dude?"
you
Yeah.
just talk to him?
And they were like, "What about the second time?"
You're the chosen one.
Same thing.
Is he
and
just like
then-
a big deal or?
I mean, not really, but like at city hall a little bit. But
Oh, yeah, because you're like, oh shit. I mean, like, how often do you hear the sentence?
Yeah.
Oh, there's the mayor.
yeah,
You're
exactly.
like,
yeah.
oh,
and you're
there's-
not
no,
reading a
because, like-
Dr. Seuss book.
Well, because like the way, because like the way you made it sound was like, you ran into the mayor.
Yeah, no. So, but I was at City Hall, but also I was like, the first time I saw him, I was like, I felt kind of bad, but like I was sitting down, like looking at my phone. He's like, "Hey, how you doing, young man?" I was like, "Oh shit!" Like,
I was like,
Who are you, dude?
You're the mayor. Dude. Like,
Oh, shit.
What's up? And he's like, "And who are you?" And I was like, "Nobody." I'll never tell.
I'm just a little guy.
Oh, you'll never get anything out of me. But I shook his hand.
He gave you the little.
Yeah.
It was
he
like,
gave me a little chin
whoa.
tickles. But so I talked to one of the security guards today because I went in to go see him today, and they were like, "Oh no, he's not in today. Like he's almost. You'll never just catch him."
Oh yeah, you can just see the mayor. I was like,
Yeah. No, but so
Interesting, wow.
today, when I went to go, the reason I was pissed off is because of the 2 times I've seen him, I looked like good. Like I had a nice, very, very nice shirt on.
And say you look
tucked in.
dapper.
Today, tie, button down. Like I was stunting today. And I get there,
Fresh.
I talked to like 3 different people, and they're like, "Oh yeah, you'll never just bump into him. Like he doesn't do walk-ins. You have to call and schedule every time, no questions asked."
just
I was
like, buddy, I'm 2-0.
yeah,
All
literally.
right?
So I said that to the security guard. I was like, so he to the point where he thought I was lying, and he was just like, he like clasped his hands, like put him down. He's like, "Listen, man, I don't know what your game is," and I'm like, "Motherfucker, no, I'm not." I literally like, all right, dude. He's like, "Who's the mayor?" And I was like, "Kevin Harkey." Like I've talked to the guy before,
Yeah.
and he literally was like,
He has a mole on his left chin.
"Yeah, I could have if I wanted
Left
to."
side of his chin.
And he was just like, "Yeah,
It's like-
man. I mean, I'm sorry then, but do you work here?" I'm like, "No, dog. Like, I'm trying to."
I'm a young man trying to make a difference.
Exactly. So, but after meeting him and I actually like liking the guy, and I do think he's a good mayor.
Did you have like an actual like genuine like political conversation, or was it just
the
like
first time
you just ran
the
into
first
him,
time,
like,
yes. The
Uh-huh.
second time, we didn't get to like converse. But if I got to talk to him today, I was gonna ask him the questions that I had for him, and 2, ask him to come on the podcast. But yeah, he wasn't there.
Dang.
Yeah.
It just means not right now.
Yeah, exactly.
all that
But the
means.
good news is now we have
We
Like,
chucked
it
the
said you
mayor.
have me.
yeah, we got the freaky Puerto Rican on, and I'm stoked about it. The frickin' Puerto
It's like-
Rican.
Trademark.
The frickin' Puerto Rican is kind of tough,
the freaking
actually.
Puerto Rican.
The frickin' Puerto
the
Rican.
freaking Puerto Rican.
Or you can say the freaking Puerto Rican. That's actually better.
Freaking.
The
It's more
freaking
friendly.
Yeah, the freaking Puerto Rican.
the freaking.
But yeah, man, it was a good week. I hate my job. What else is new? if you've been listening to this podcast for a while, I've had 4 jobs since the dawn of this podcast.
Can I get an over under?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
which
Did
one-
I get that call back
No, not yet.
for Home Depot?
That doesn't count. But you
Home
you
Depot
might
doesn't
have.
count.
No.
Oh, come
Oh.
Why would that count?
What?
It was always like side income, and I was sleeping for 45 minutes a night. Like we knew that was going to be a short-lived thing.
Well, no.
But-
What was the one before that? Was it Burns?
No, Burns was the one where you were like, "Can I get an over/under for 6 months or something like that?" Which we're coming up on.
What happened?
Uh-oh.
And did you go? Wait, did you at
I didn't
any
hear a
point
bell.
did you stop? Did you stop doing bugs? What was it?
No, I'm still doing that.
Yeah,
That's
you're
what I'm
still
talking
doing
about. I
bugs.
hate
Okay.
it. I hate it.
Oh,
It's
okay.
awful.
Aw.
I hate it.
I don't know. I like your videos of the
Hate?
lizards.
Yeah. Yeah,
I like your lizard
my
videos.
Snapchat stories
Yeah.
are the firest they've
Yeah.
ever been. but-
your snap is.
Yeah.
That's I
I've
think
been
that's a blue
popping
collar
off.
effect.
Yeah, for sure. I think that too. 'Cause
Sewed on name
I have
badge.
I have like firefighter friends on Snap, and like some of the shit,
Fighter.
some of the shit they post, I'm just encaptured by. Like, yeah,
In
post
capture.
that.
I
Yeah, that's a word.
hmm?
Encaptured.
In captured.
Do you as I have dumb? Or?
I mean, can you explain it to me?
So
Okay, we'll see.
define and capture.
Well, see, when I said define it, as in like, don't look it up to see if it's true.
Oh shit!
Yeah. Did you learn something?
Wait,
Bud?
no.
You were encapsulated.
Encapsulated, like
or no. You were captivated.
That's
That's
the word.
You were
No.
captivated.
Oh no! Fuck you guys! It is a word. Okay, I feel better.
Encaptured.
okay, but is it the diction? Is there
the
does
word
the dictionary
encapture-
pop up?
Oh my
Or
gosh! The word encapture is not recognized by any of the authoritative English dictionaries. What is that?
Webster says you're wrong, Chris.
it's like
So
like
all
screw
right.
them, they're British.
So I found another one that says verb catching or apprehending someone, attaining through effort.
Do you
Cool.
guys? How do you guys do your commas in a series? Do you do comma and? Do you believe in
Comma,
Oxford
comma,
comma?
and.
No,
Oxford
com-
comma.
only
Oxford
comma
comma.
after.
No. Wait. Okay. Wait. When you say comma after,
I don't do
Like-
comma and comma. I do comma. I went to the
I
store
do-
and comma.
no. Are you saying you put the comma after the and?
No. I put it before
Okay, I
the
was
and.
like, yeah.
Mhm.
That's
Oxford?
That's Oxford comma.
Yes, I'm a Oxford comma stan.
I wanted to show you guys some photos of a great night, and this is actually the first time I think this has happened, unless I'm spacing on memory here.
A
But
great night shark.
it was a great night in general. Sky surprised me with a date.
I thought you surprised her with a date.
No, she surprised me.
Sky, did you get his family in on it? Oh, never mind.
She's like, that's all me.
Well, because I know that was the same night you guys bought the mattress, right? So, so when we hung up, you were like, okay, well, I can't hang out tonight. I got family dinner.
Yeah. Well, we had a family dinner, and so like that was after mattress. That was after the mattresses, right?
Okay.
That was after I got a hands-on tutorial.
Okay.
How to launder money? No. So I went to
laundering money.
We went to Cheesecake Factory, and I was like, cool. What time is this date? And she goes, the latest we can be there is 7:20, like 7:20 because it closes at 8. And I was like, okay. So we sit down and order. It's about like 6 o'clock. I think it's like 6 o'clock on the dot. We had like an hour, a clean hour.
Yeah.
Her food didn't get there until like 6:50.
So you ate in 10 minutes?
Yeah, we had to eat in like 10 minutes, and then we had to drive a 20-minute drive to get there.
Yeah.
So she surprised me. We went to the Museum of Illusions, and that's in the Arizona Boardwalk. So by the aquarium. So like the Odyssey Aquarium.
Damn.
Yeah. So it's by there.
Like Ventura.
Yeah, and dude, it's awesome.
Wow.
If I'll send a couple photos to Krista, maybe if he wants to try to put them in the podcast, some fun looking ones, because it genuinely.
Yeah, is it the place with like where it looks like someone looks small versus big,
so I'll show you. I'm sitting in a chair.
Yeah, that's the one.
So yeah, I'm sitting in a chair and I look really small, but this guy's big. We're just sitting in different points of the room. That's not edited, by the way.
Yeah.
This one. Isn't that awesome?
That's sick.
I'm laying down on the ground. My back is to the ground.
That's really funny.
But I look like I'm hanging. It looks like Sky's hanging me off a balcony by my feet.
That's really funny.
So my favorite one though was they said to like hold up an angle, and there was this table where you could see. It was like 5 mirrors. It was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 mirrors.
Yeah.
And you were looking at yourself, and it was like a poker table. And then you're supposed to throw the cards to like do some effect. And Sky did slow mo. And then just like if you zoom in on that and you put on a filter or something.
That's sick.
Yeah. You could like you could
Very
do something
cool. If you're on audio, sorry, you're just gonna take the L. That's sick.
So I know you saw the D&D movie. Michelle Rodriguez did a lip bite to a halfling.
That was the funniest part of that movie.
That's total D&D talk. We recreated the photo with the perspective. She literally did the lip bite perfect. She did. Michelle Rodriguez didn't do like it wasn't like a sexy lip bite. It was like a cheesy.
It was like horny.
Yeah.
No, like she wanted it.
So she redid it perfect, and I'm standing on the other side of the room.
I'm so sorry. Wait, Hector, were you there that night?
When we saw D&D?
Yeah. Okay. Oh,
hey.
Could have been so much worse.
Technical malfunction.
It's the can's fault.
Whoops. That's
super sick though. Was it busy? What night of the week did you guys go on?
We went on a Friday. We went on a Friday night, and it was pretty busy.
Yeah.
All things considered, and it was a great time. And like, I don't know, it felt nice.
Good.
It felt nice to be surprised. Thank you.
Oh,
it was very nice.
Like, that must be nice.
Yeah, I know, right? How long have you been single?
Jeez. Maron, Chris.
It just felt right.
I haven't dated anybody since. So yeah.
I didn't do that.
Name.
Yeah, I didn't do that.
No.
How long ago was that?
That was 20. So that's 5 years.
Holy goodness.
Because I moved everywhere. I was in Miami, and then I only started becoming social in Miami, like a year in, and then I got friends, and then when I moved to Boston, it just started all over.
That's tough.
Yeah.
You didn't meet anyone in Boston?
What do you think about the dating pool in Arizona? Have you tried?
I plead the fifth.
By no means are you a not handsome guy.
Yeah. If you are on audio, this is I think our like 15th episode in the row where like every freaking person we've had on is a dime. Like we can't just keep doing this. I feel like.
It's just not fair.
You know what's funny, Chris, is I sat on that quote and I told my coworker about it.
Which one?
About the it's like, me and Marcos, we're well put, confident, put together guys, right? But Elena is hot. And I was like, yep. Yeah. No, I was like, I really couldn't pinpoint it any harder. I was like, yeah. You got it. That was it.
Yeah, like you. Are you good? Who is that?
It's my brother.
It's the third time in a row he's called. Do you mind?
Yeah.
ADHD is a recessive gene.
I'm trying to check. Also,
Is this how every conversation with your family goes?
Stress that I have right now, and I hate that.
No, dude, I'm literally. Told you this was a bad idea, dude. I'm in a.
You're in a what?
I'll tell you about it later. Okay.
Okay.
No, I swear, I'm not being disrespectful either. I'm really trying. No, okay, it'll make sense. It'll make sense when I'll call you like in an hour. But no, I did not take the registration out.
Okay. Alright, bye.
All right, see you, buddy.
Oh my
It just feels like
god.
you're not supposed to laugh like in class.
He said your tone is not.
He's like, I'm stressed right now. Please respect the amount of emotion I'm going through. And I swear, bro.
He said your tone is
No,
not
because I didn't
matching
know
your
because like I didn't want to just say like, oh yeah, I answered your phone
He's
and didn't
so
tell
emotionally
you
intelligent,
that you're on a podcast.
Yeah,
too.
that's why I was like, why doesn't he just
Oh
tell
my
him? And I
god,
was
dude,
like,
he would have
wait.
been so mad. Oh my god,
Yeah, well,
Your tone doesn't match.
yeah, your tone
You're
doesn't
not
match how
laughing.
stressed I am.
dude, I'm sweating right now.
Gosh,
Oh my
I'm
god,
so funny.
Jesus.
What a good kid.
No,
It
he's
felt like
he's
how old
so
is
he's 18.
18,
He's so responsible. It pisses me off. I swear. Oh my
I love
god.
that. Well, back to
It's
it.
like anyway,
Yeah. So D&D was great.
D&D movie.
so great.
Yeah. But no, that's funny. So I mean, you gosh, that was so funny. I'm sorry. We might not even leave it in, but like if we didn't,
is funny for
Nah,
us.
you can leave it. It's
Okay.
fine, but, like,
You should compile like a
a best of type thing.
best of.
I've thought about it. I totally
end of the year
could.
type of
Yeah, that actually would be funny. Or maybe like late July 'cause
For this year.
That would be
Oh yeah.
when we first posted.
Anniversary.
Yeah, literally that. Did you talk about Mario Bros last week?
yo,
I
saw
did.
that.
No,
last week.
No,
Right.
didn't the Mario?
No, we
talked about
did
it last
because
week?
we saw
Okay.
that. Cause
Never
we did
mind.
see
Okay,
that.
well, tell me.
We saw that Saturday last week, right? Yeah, we saw it last week over the weekend. Friday?
What do you guys think?
I actually didn't watch it. I haven't seen it yet. Yeah.
Marcos, what do you think?
I loved it. I would see it again.
I
think it
loved
deserves
it.
a sequel.
I don't care what Rotten
give-
Tomatoes says.
Give
It was
Jack Black
fantastic.
an Oscar
And-
for best original song
Yep.
in the picture.
Oh, he'll
my
definitely win.
gosh.
He'll definitely win.
Give him a
that.
Grammy too
Yeah.
while you're at it.
Yeah,
Give him the
like-
music
just
one.
like-
Just throw everything at him. I want an
Just
Emmy.
deserves it.
He's
Give him a
like-
Nobel Peace.
What is the title? What's the abbreviation? EGOT, like Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, Tony. All
Yeah.
of them.
Oh, that's
You
cool.
got-
Yeah.
You got.
Just give him the.
Yeah, he got the EGOT.
Oh,
Give him the EGOT.
there was a really funny thing that this is totally ripped from Dungeons and Daddies.
Yeah.
Anthony was talking about. So Anthony Birch is the dungeon master, so the guy who creates the story for the players in Dungeons and Daddies, which is a D&D podcast, or not a D&D podcast, not a BDSM podcast either. He's talking about how there's the reverse EGOT, which is doing the things that are most hated by the public. So it's like video games,
Wow.
porn. What were the other two? It was shit.
Yeah.
Video
it was
games.
it was video games, porn. It was like poetry and then something else.
Slam poetry and then
Why-
Yeah, it was like a fourth one.
Those do not feel
But-
like on the same playing field at all.
So far,
It's like,
so
wait a
far,
minute.
yeah, it was like the ones that are like, the ones that are like least done by society,
Yeah.
or least like accepted
Yeah.
by the public light. And he told the story about how he wrote for a gay porn, and like,
Yeah,
he wrote the script,
Uh-huh.
but he didn't do. He said like in brackets, there's a part where they say they do the sex thing.
they do this sex thing.
Yeah, and then they asked him, they're like, hey, what do you want your pseudonym to be? You know, like the name that you take on to cover up your identity. And he's
Yeah.
like, Anthony Birch. He's like first and last name. He's like,
That's sick.
Yeah, with his whole chest.
That I think that's one of my favorite things to come out of like TikTok and Instagram is like it's actually really bad, but the normalization of pornography where like the cameramen, like there are behind the scenes of like people like the cameraman's
Yeah.
recording
Yeah.
and then someone's recording the,
The
cameraman
cameraman,
and
yeah.
the cameraman's just like I've seen videos of the cameraman eating. I've seen videos of the cameraman playing on his phone.
Yeah, he's just doing his
No,
job.
just someone's absolutely taking it in the back, and he's just playing chess on his phone.
Yeah, literally that.
No, Chris, there's a photo that you have of that you sent. It's of a girl sitting on a couch looking into the soup. Dude, can you send me that
Yeah,
later?
yeah.
Because I needed it's cropped, by the way, so you don't see
it's
anything.
super cropped, but yeah.
But I needed to show it to my
It's
coworker.
very much so like, yeah. Anyway, no, those have been like one of my favorite accounts. Where like I think he's a pretty big TikTok guy, but like just a bunch of videos of him. Like you see a pair of legs, or you see a guy like doing something like vaguely. And then, but the main point of the video is him, and like he's eating a donut. There was a video of a guy eating a donut.
Yeah.
And then he like moves the camera closer,
Yeah.
and then puts the donut over the top of the camera, and the male actor in the scene is like,
Take a bite.
He took a bite of a chocolate donut.
No, yeah, just being one of the sound guys, just like,
Dude, dude, me and my buddy Jacob, who's in Minnesota, we had this like crazy binge of just like watching these videos where it was the funniest porn intros ever.
Okay.
I know, no.
That could have gone so many directions.
I know.
Woo!
No, but it was one of the most funniest ones was where, so like they do the whole debate thing. It was like, oh, I want to go on this field trip. You can't. It was like, how can I convince you? It was like, you have to suck my dick or something. But like he's like cooking eggs while he's doing it.
The whole
right?
time?
The whole time. And like while she's doing the business,
Yeah.
right? He's absolutely fucking up these eggs. All right, like they're burnt to shit.
Oh,
And it was
I
like,
thought you meant they were really
what?
good.
No, it's like what the, and it's like what the is
All right,
he
get on the table.
making? It's like,
I hate that.
they're like black. It's like
I don't know why the burner would actually work.
no, but
all right,
no, because
which
the funniest.
one of you two can beatbox the Pornhub intro better?
You go first.
Okay,
We'll go alphabetically.
okay, well, can we get more than one try?
I like this.
Okay,
Deal.
perfect.
Let's go 3 times each, and we'll alternate.
All right.
Oh, that's like perfect. Okay, bet. Wow, the bar is like really high now.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the comments,
Yeah.
leave who did it
Yeah.
better.
Damn it.
You missed a beat.
That counts as a second
Nah,
try.
there you go.
That's fine. Huh?
Would you like to hear it for reference?
No, that's okay.
No.
It's like it was like we
What
know
am-
it. We know it.
What am I new?
Exactly.
Yeah, to 20 years from me now. That's not funny.
You guys know it like the back of your hand.
It's like you're so immature.
I am missing a beat. I hear it now. Yeah.
Third try.
There's like just
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
I don't know which one it is. I couldn't tell you.
It's that one. Yeah, it's like
Yeah, I don't know how to explain that.
That's 16th.
All right.
Oh wait, speaking of, our favorite characteristic / trait about Alejandro, besides his winning personality, charming smile, perfect height, not intimidating, but you can still put him in your pocket, is his music knowledge.
Yes.
We have the most talented musician in the entire state sitting right here with us, folks. And
Don't quote him on that.
yeah, but so buddy, I mean, like, tell us about that. Tell us about that journey, like, you know, because you've been doing music since how old?
10. I was 10
What
years old.
started that?
The most cliche thing ever. So it
Getting
was
girls?
not even that. You think it would
then
be.
not.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, I don't know that.
No. It's the
Look cool at parties?
no. It's straight up just Green Day. It was Green Day.
Ah.
No, like I there was a solid like couple years from like 8 to 10 where I thought only Green Day made music because like because we didn't have like
No,
like
iTunes.
Apple Music
Yeah.
or Spotify.
Yeah.
So like all I had on this like little Disney iPod was like the American Idiot album.
When I was. Oh wait, no.
Did
one,
you
Jesus
just she's like
Which I was thinking of.
apologize.
Yeah. I'm sorry. What's the one I was thinking of?
I think you're thinking of 21 Guns.
What's the one that? I was thinking when
Basket
September
Case.
ends.
It's like
I was thinking.
yeah, you got it. No,
Oh, I thought that was radio. Did it?
Mm.
Radio.
That's
was
Queen.
fine. Yeah, I thought
That's
what he
Queen,
said.
bro.
I thought that's what you said. Continue.
I forgot what I was saying.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
You only thought Green Day existed. And
I
you had to-
only thought Green Day existed. I legit thought that Time of Your Life was like the greatest song ever written by
Yeah.
anybody ever. And
And then Thrift Shop came out.
then like my whole world changed.
A
No.
cultural reset.
Yeah.
Exactly. But I like 10 is when I actually got an electric guitar and like all I
You got
did
an electric first. Your
an
first instrument.
electric first.
Your
Yeah.
first
yeah.
instrument is electric guitar.
Well, technically my dad had an acoustic, but I didn't play it.
Okay.
But like
Sacred.
after somewhat getting good at it, he was like, "Yeah, you can play," because he didn't touch it that
Yeah.
guitar, so I just stole it. Yeah.
Do you still have it?
I do still have
You
it.
okay there, Bucko?
It's messed up.
Yeah, sorry.
What is in your possession that has that much plastic?
That is a
Yeah.
lot of crunching.
Yeah,
Oh, it's hair.
I'm happy for her. But
If you see Sky with red braids, just know that was what that was. It was the hair going.
Yeah, bro.
So electric guitar was your first. So when did you start getting into like the? Because you didn't start like mixing and mastering until like what, late high school?
Like actual production.
Yeah.
And stuff. I didn't start that till I was like 16. Actually.
Oh, okay, middle
No,
high
like
school.
very late because like.
No, that's impressive. That's incredible. Though.
Yeah, no, because for some reason I did not even comprehend the concept that music could be a career until like I was like in a cooking class, and I
At
just
a church.
Yeah, I just randomly heard some dude say like, oh, like I want to, I like I don't really like to perform. I'm just gonna produce, and I was like, produce music, huh? Oh,
That's cool.
Wait a minute.
Hey,
I was like, hey,
I
what?
can do that.
This is like,
What
now hold
is-
up just a gosh darn minute.
What does rock bottom for you look like in your career? Let's think about
rock
that.
bottom. Like what?
Yeah.
What is my rock? What was my
Yeah,
rock bottom?
what would be considered?
Because every like musician, every creative has one. Is that what you're saying? Or
Well, I would just say like no. I'm just saying like what is the worst case scenario for your favorite passion in life?
Oh,
interesting.
okay. Where I just don't make anything ever. Probably.
Just stagnant.
don't make-
where like
music?
I just never like share anything that I've ever made because like
Interesting.
I haven't like officially like made music to like for people to stream or anything.
Yeah.
Obviously like that. The rock bottom would be if that.
Holy shit,
never
Scott.
actually, like, bro, we have
Good.
headphones on,
Etiquette.
right?
This is our production
We've done
manager.
30 episodes of these.
This is our production manager,
Yeah.
and she
It's
wants
like,
us to
hey,
renegotiate
she's
her
giving
contract.
us Haribo gummy bears.
No, she's not. Those are hers.
Oh, are those yours? I thought those
Yeah,
were for us.
she doesn't offer things. No, this. I'm just-
You don't get any.
Yes, please.
It's like yeah, because like I said, please.
Okay.
but we're gonna be in Costco later, and Sky's gonna be like, "Can I get this?"
Uh-huh.
No.
It's like
You
take the-
start crinkling paper in your
Gracias.
ears.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sky. Don't chew in the mic. I always do that.
Yeah. Well, don't say. Well, you should have said that before I put that in my mouth. No.
But continue.
You know how hard this is gonna be to
I
not
think-
chew what I'm speaking.
So I think one thing that a lot of people, I think this is just good advice that I heard from, what's it called, some morning talk show or something where a guy was on there. He made music and he's like, look, he's like part of being a person who creates music is you have to create. He's like, you have to put it on the table. If you are just making things, wanting it to be this perfect idea, you know, in that pursuit of perfection, you're not going to release anything.
Yeah.
He's like, you have to know what's bad. You have to know what sounds bad that you've made to know
Yeah,
what
yeah.
you like.
Yeah.
No.
And part of like actually doing it is that lack of procrastination, like that writer's block that people get for writing stories could be felt the same way with musicians.
For
So,
sure.
like, how does that
No,
translate with
it's
you?
literally the same though, because probably like the most eye-opening piece of advice that I gotten, and I've heard this from multiple people because like you know the saying of like quality over quantity
Yeah.
or whatever. It's the opposite. It's they actually prefer quantity over quality.
Yeah.
Because you only get better if you make more, because if
Yeah.
you spend like months on end trying to perfect this one song versus making like
10 bad songs. Yeah.
like 10 bad songs,
Yeah.
chances are one of those songs is gonna be good.
or no,
Yeah.
or even like now you know what doesn't work.
Exactly.
Like I've seen Ed Sheeran say the same thing where he's like, Ed Sheeran said something to the effect of, he's like, yeah, no, I've had dozens of songs just go flop.
Yeah.
Flop. He said one of my all-time favorite songs, like it still might be my favorite song that I've ever made. Nobody liked.
Wow.
But no one talks about that. All they talk about are the amount of number one hits I have.
no, I don't know.
And that's
Yeah.
true. That's true as shit. You know?
No, yeah, I don't know if it was Ed Sheeran, but I think he said something like he wrote like 100 songs, but
Yeah.
like only 10 of them made it onto the album or something
crazy.
like that. But it's basically just that principle of just
Yeah.
You
we
do
can't
as
go
m-
too crazy.
yeah.
That is the worst podcast food ever.
It
probably.
really
Yeah.
is. But it is just good eye candy.
Yeah, it is.
For the,
that's a great idea.
It's
They're,
like,
they're
yeah,
good to
you-
suck
yeah,
on.
you should just have like a bowl of fruit or something.
We usually have a
It's
lava
like-
lamp when it's just the two of us.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. So
Yeah.
did I just kind of ruin that?
You
for you?
really did, yeah.
No, damn.
We'll put here's what we'll do. We'll take a flashlight, a Ziploc bag, some water, and some gummy bears, and we'll make our
Ew.
own
And
DIY.
suspend it from the ceiling.
Yeah, our own DIY
I hate that.
lava lamp.
No, you know what we should do? My mom used to watch Ellen like religiously, and
The
Really?
Ellen Show?
yeah,
Yeah.
the Ellen Show. Yeah, actually, like, and I don't know why,
Yeah, I don't know why either.
but like no, but on the Ellen Show, I never knew exact because I was like I was a child, but like there was this like bowl of donuts that was like
Oh,
in the middle.
I actually do know what he's talking about.
Yeah,
That's
all I
funny.
did was stare at that bulb. I was like, if one of them doesn't eat that goddamn donut,
Those are the fattest
it's like,
props.
It's like those look
aren't real.
delicious.
It was
I swear if they let them go to waste.
It was probably the same donuts. Like they were cardboard.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah, I
they've been
swear.
there. They're prop donuts. They've been there for 6 seasons.
I love that.
probably.
Yeah.
The only thing that has like remained the same, other than Ellen herself, of
Mm-hmm.
every season.
No, but like if you stare at those donuts, you will bite into
No,
it.
I love
like,
that, yeah.
It's this. It's like on the same playing field as like people eating like Tide Pods.
Yeah.
Just because like the more you look at them, the more you want to put them in
You
your
want
mouth.
to put it in your mouth. Ooh.
So I saw some.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, go.
No, I was gonna say we'll come back to the music thing.
Oh no,
'cause I don't.
finish.
Well,
that.
make sure you don't forget. But
I won't forget.
No, so because you went to college for it, and that's
I
something
did.
that like, a lot of people that.
Not a lot of people can say they do.
Well, yeah, because like a vast majority of the people that I know that went to college for their specific thing, like, well, I know mostly business majors.
Yeah.
So like a finance course or two maybe for them to be like, yeah, that's what I took away from college. But for you to be like, I don't know, like haven't you composed like entire songs with multiple instruments and shit? Like,
Yes.
What's your greatest feat of music making?
Probably any of the film scoring assignments I've done. Like I don't really post them because I feel like I made that just so I could learn about something versus me trying to say like, oh, this is a project I made. But like I am making stuff with Jace now that
I saw that.
we will eventually.
Looked really cool.
Yeah. But like because the thing about like film score stuff versus like actual songs is that like it actually feels like a project.
I love that.
versus-
Yeah.
What's your favorite score in a movie?
Okay, yeah. This like
Nothing
if-
John Williams.
Nothing John Williams actually. But I love John Williams, but like
John Williams is the guy that did Star Wars. He did Jurassic Park,
Harry Potter,
Dang.
Indiana Jones,
Indiana Jones. Yeah,
E.T.
God.
Yeah.
Mans does not
he's-
miss.
Yeah, him and Steven Spielberg. Are
That
like,
guy has too many commas in his bank account right
yeah,
now.
way too many.
Give me
Double
one.
digit.
Give me
Tomorrow.
Just one.
I would love a 4-digit number in my bank account, please.
No, but and like this is gonna sound sentimental, but there's that movie.
This is gonna sound
It's like-
sentimental, as
this
if we're
is-
about to clown
like
the
Brother
shit
Bear.
out of it.
it's like it's very near and dear
Yeah.
to my
Tell
heart.
everybody.
I'm on my way.
Oh.
It's like, and you be no. No, there's this that movie Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Why'd you pause? No, like tell me.
I can't talk about it.
He literally
I
can't.
can't talk about it for too long.
There's
but
a
yeah.
there's a binding vow on why he can't talk about
Okay.
it.
I'll link
We're-
you the podcast episode that we talked about this. I watched it for the first time recently.
Recently.
Mrs. Evans episode is the one we talked about it on.
Mm-hmm.
Episode 42.
Is it just give me like a scope? Is it like a bad memory of you watching this movie or what?
It's a great movie.
Okay,
I associate that
it's one of
movie
my
with a
favorite.
person
Because
there's a woman in my life that I
okay.
long wished that I could erase from my memory.
Wow.
And then everyone
okay.
was always like, "Oh, you should watch the Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind."
Why
and
would
then,
anybody suggest that?
Well, then I
That's-
watched
that's-
it, and then all I could think about was that person.
And like the whole movie's about not forgetting that
There's
person.
a Tame Impala song. Eventually.
is that in that movie?
Uh-huh.
No,
that's
no.
not in that movie. No,
No, one of the lyrics just fits really well. Wish I
Yeah.
could turn you back into a stranger.
Oh,
that hits,
And then
that's
and then you get the
so
and then you get the fat like bum bum bum. Have you heard that song?
no, or I probably have. I probably
Dang.
have, but like
Oh.
once I listen to it. But
Yeah, you got to look it up.
wow,
Eventually by
that's
Tame
a
Impala.
great score. That's
Yeah, no, but like, because the thing is about that score is that it isn't like John Williams orchestral stuff.
Yeah.
Where like there's this giant theme.
Oh, it's very subtle.
It's very subtle, but it was the first time I watched the movie and I was like, this music is making me like feel sad
Yeah.
right now, and I was like, wow, okay, I didn't like that was the first time I realized that like film score can actually make you feel things that strongly.
yeah.
Just from
Wow.
listening to it.
Bryan Cranston on a interview recently, he said that like in a movie or in a show, like they're like, yeah, how come in sitcom comedy, why don't the actors laugh at like the jokes that they're making? And Bryan Cranston's response is like, well, if you have a silly, wacky dad, the dad can't think that he's silly and wacky, because then the audience,
Wow, yeah.
gets taken out of it. The same thing when you're doing a scene that cries, and then the movie that they overlaid it with was Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, where he said the reason why you try not to cry as long as possible on camera is because then the audience feels like they shouldn't be crying. It takes them out
Yeah.
of it. But if you portray an actor or an actress trying not to cry,
Yeah.
then the audience
They match that.
Then
Yeah.
then they and it keeps him in it.
Yeah,
And they literally were showing the scene from the,
Yeah.
Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, where she tried so hard, the lip quiver, the leaning the head back, like it was everything to not cry.
Looking up so your eyes won't fill with tears.
Yep. And so no, kind of what you're saying right now, where
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
dude, that movie's a banger, but very interesting, very cool.
Yeah. So that's
Yeah,
kind of-
Eternal
just kind
Sunshine of
of-
the Spotless Mind, the greatest score in your opinion. Basically, that same thing is just Neo. Anything Neo for me when I'm like, so bad with wishing you were still here. You ever heard "So Sick" by Neo? That shit'll hit you right in the
Yeah,
honey
dude.
nut Felios, bro. Damn.
Honey, not feeling
I'm
good.
so happy in my relationship, but I'm like, damn.
like that.
I feels like she cheated.
Do you ever listen to songs like that where it's like, man, bro, if there was a girl that broke my heart, I would be I would be in this right now, dude.
Nah, if those tweets are like, babe, we need to break up.
Yeah,
Frank Ocean just
yeah,
dropped.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, there was
Yeah.
So I can feel this Frank Ocean real
it
quick.
was a text exchange, and it was like, hey babe, can we break up for like 20-25 minutes? Well, I really want to listen to this new Weekend album with like, some new perspective.
yeah.
And then she was like, okay.
Dude, I played Dirty Diana for the first time. Oh my god.
First of all,
gosh.
I love Michael Jackson's Dirty Diana. I love
Yeah.
his, but the Weekend
Crazy.
killed that.
So
shit.
I put my coworker on the weekends live at SoFi.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and
Oh,
I
we
was
watched
like, how do you feel about that? Because I was like, listen to it. I was like, I'm telling you, I was like, this is more than just
Yeah.
an album. I was
Yep.
like, this is a concert performance. I was like, you're gonna get every single emotion, every heightened aspect of viewing, and he loves that.
Good.
And the second that I pulled to volleyball, I was like, how is it, Chief? And he's like, this shit's fire. He's like, I'm not turning it off. My girlfriend has to listen to this in the car.
I love that. Yeah. No, we watched that after Aiden and Sky's episode, and I was like, damn.
Oh,
Damn.
Damn.
Jesus, dude.
So Jesus. So speaking of Frank Ocean, we got what are we at in the month? Oh yeah, middle of April. So what is going on right now in the the pop culture sphere? But by the time this releases, this will be old news because I suck at editing.
Coachella.
Coachella. So, will you recap us for it?
So, Frank Ocean had a set at Coachella. A lot of people are disappointed because he was the headlining
Headliner?
event. Yeah, he was a headliner
Hour and a half
for
late.
that day. It was basically like he sang a couple songs. Nobody could see him.
He was an hour and a half late.
Yeah, he was an hour and a half late
Yeah.
to show up. Somebody from the sound team was saying like they were alleging that like he just scrapped his set, so that's why they were just scrambling to put
that's
something
exact-
together.
So yeah, it was going to be like an ice rink type thing. Like they had this really cool that Frank Ocean had been planning for months and months and months. He was like, yeah, no, there's going to be like boulders, and I'm like, they're going to be like the backup dancers are going to be ice skaters. Like it's going to be sick. And then like 25 minutes before he was set to arrive, he scrapped everything, and then he was on top of that an hour and a half late.
Yeah. And so a lot of people were upset. Nobody could see him from any point of where you were at on stage. He was completely covered. He
Yep.
was completely masked.
Yep.
And
It wasn't him.
that's what I'm
Well,
saying.
he
I was
came out
like,
later.
Yeah. So it was like, yeah, anybody could have been convinced that it wasn't him. But
Yeah.
like, people were just really, really upset.
Michael,
and I think,
that's you.
huh? Oh,
you.
for sure. I think that fans have an absolute right to be upset because, hey,
Yep.
you pay so much money to be at
Thousands
Coachella.
of dollars.
Yeah, no,
Thousands of dollars.
20,000 was like the top going ticket to go see him.
You're a headlining event.
Yeah.
You are the show of the
Yeah.
day.
Yep.
And you just kind of, I don't know. I just want to understand. I just want to know what happened.
So I'll play devil's advocate a little bit.
Yeah.
And I will say that, first of all, I agree. I'm pissed at Frank Ocean. And I wasn't even like personally affected by it. And I was outraged when I heard this story.
I was mad for the fans. I was like,
Oh,
damn,
big
that
time.
sucks.
Big time.
Waiting all day.
That sucks
But-
for you.
Literally. So Frank Ocean has not performed live in 6 years. That's something that a lot of people did not. He has not performed in 6 years.
It's a really big deal. Yeah.
And the last time that he did perform, or like, I mean, right around the last time they did perform, his brother had just died. So all of his fans, first of all, his fans are like freaking psychotic. He has some of the, he has
the most like, it is the most loyal following.
yeah, he has a Taylor Swift like Beyonce fan base, and it's
Yeah.
insane. But so for many years they were all like, "Yeah, you guys stop pressing him. No new album, 6 years, no performance, nothing. Even so, like a lot of people give like Nicki Minaj gets flack for like, why don't we see you really? But like she still posts on social
Yeah.
media. She features.
like, active.
She features
Yeah.
in a lot of songs.
Yeah.
Frank Ocean doesn't do anything. He's incredibly elusive social media wise.
Yeah.
And
That's been part of his brand for
big time.
just
so
since he
that's
started.
why. But like the other reason why I feel a little bit bad for the fans is because you haven't performed in 6 years. Everyone was expecting new music. Everyone was
6
expecting.
years is the difference of like middle school to graduation.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you have
huge.
you have the span
Yep.
of so much heartbreak
Yeah,
for young audiences.
So like someone like the last time Frank Ocean dropped music, there was a senior in high school that's like really resonated with that last album. And then now they're like about to graduate there and get their bachelor's, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, he's about to perform live again, drop a new album! Like, my whole life is about to be." And
then he doesn't show up.
Then he freaks it up so badly. So that's where like the other reason to like devil's advocate, he hasn't performed in 6 years, and his brother died, but like it kind of it like almost reinvigorates like my anger towards him, where you're like, dude, you set the bar so high.
Yeah, I would just say like why would you take the gig?
Yeah, that was the biggest thing. Where I'm like, they're like, why did he even agree to do this? If he just didn't show up, I would be. The thing is, he agreed to perform in 2020, and then
wasn't that whole thing with like Drake where it was like where everybody thought it was gonna be Frank Ocean, but then the surprise headliner
yeah,
was
everybody
Drake,
thought it was him,
and then all the fans started booing him off stage.
Yeah.
I was like,
that was at Camp Flog.
that was 21. Yeah,
wasn't that?
yep, that
Yeah.
was 2021.
because like you expect Frank Ocean, but like if you get Drake instead, it's like even if you're not that big
Still
of a fan,
it's still
like
gonna be a performance.
just like take take what you can get,
but that just goes to show the fan bases.
And I mean, Flognaw got out like lucky because they didn't have carpet
No.
anywhere.
Yep.
So like they didn't have to replace a square foot because of Drake's team.
That place banged. Yeah, gosh, but
I just felt bad because he was like respectful about it. He was like, because like if you saw Drake literally go, he's like, hey, if you want me to keep going, I will keep going. And then like they're saying boo 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 boo.
Yeah.
And it was like I will keep going for y'all. It was like what's up? And then they boo, and and then he's just like, it's been love. I go by the name of Drake. And he's like,
I didn't see all that. That's
yeah,
crazy.
no,
I
it was kind of sad, but
Good for him.
I have a crazy story. I actually want to bring on one of my coworkers on the podcast. He has all these crazy stories about. He's a big concert head.
Okay.
Like he loves concerts,
Yeah.
lives and breathes them. And he
Yeah,
told us.
did we talk about Bryce Vine last week?
Yeah, you did talk
We
about
did?
Bryce
Okay,
Vine.
bet,
Yeah,
bet.
you did. You
Continue.
did. You said like only 3 people know that I went and saw him, and I was like, yeah.
Bet. I feel better. Your coworker, big
The
concert head,
coworker, he told me, he's like, hey, so this is a crazy thing from a musical perspective, right?
Uh-huh.
He's like, I won't ever pay more than $5 to see J. Cole. He's like,
Wow.
What?
He's like,
Wow.
yeah, and hot take, right? And he's like, well, yeah. He's like, well, you say that. I was like, oh, that's funny. I was like, that's just such a funny take for how
Yeah.
crazy and outrageous that is today.
Yeah, blasphemous. Yeah.
And he's like, yeah. He's like, well, I saw him. He opened for Wale, like for $5.
Wow.
He's like,
When
and
was
then,
that?
and then he said, what?
That had to have been like forever.
Oh,
ago.
it was like 10 years ago.
Okay,
Yeah,
I was
and then
gonna
he
say.
said he was walking on like a boardwalk somewhere, and he saw A$AP Rocky performing, and he was like, just walking on like a boardwalk.
Yeah.
And he's like, yo, Rocky, what's up? And he just dapped him up. And I was like, you touched hands with A$AP Rocky? I was
That
like,
feels almost
the
disrespectful.
I know,
current,
right?
the current
That
baby
point.
daddy
Yeah,
of
that's what I was
Rihanna's
gonna say.
kids.
We know where that hand's been. You feel me?
Yeah.
I like you don't even dress him as this like successful rapper. It's just that's the guy who gave Rihanna her child.
It's literally like this guy's Nardwuar level of like
Yeah.
he's just had crazy experience. He just lived, and so that's
Wow.
what. And I told him, I was like, that's the one part I think 20 years from now is like Marcos hasn't felt like he's lived a ton of life because we just kind of started.
Yeah.
Like we just kind of dipped into
Yeah.
the adult world,
Uh-huh.
just barely.
Yeah.
But like he's lived a lot of life.
That's really cool.
You know what I'm saying?
A lot of
So I'm
miles
like,
on the soul.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, lots of miles on the soul. So I'm like,
Love that.
20 years from now, like I hope I got some stories.
Yeah.
you know?
No. That's
Yeah.
really. Is he older?
Hmm?
I thought. I don't know why. Like.
He's like 30.
Okay. Yeah. Just the
young.
insinuation. I thought that he was like 23.
yeah, well, like 7, 8 years of
No,
adult
like
age.
yeah,
like
when he started telling
that's
that
like a
story, I
good
was like,
amount, yeah.
"Geez, like, what is he the same age as us?" And like all that. That's crazy though. That's
If
really
it
cool.
was, yeah, I would have just.
We went to Postino's last night, and oh wait, you didn't. Oh yeah,
I couldn't
damn,
go,
your car.
yeah.
Sorry, but
Yeah.
so yeah, we went and we
Thanks for
kind
bringing it up.
Yeah, we had a great time. You should have been there. It was so much fun.
That's what we call a skill issue in the
Yeah,
biz.
yeah, a little
Yeah,
bit.
it's like-
All you needed was reliable transportation. You
It's
could have
like
gotten there.
just-
But
Just sounds like bad problem solving.
so Brian and Charlie were like telling a story, and they were like, "Yeah, like we used to do this thing. Like at my place, we would like play games with karaoke, and we would try to guess or like some shit." They told the story,
Mm-hmm.
and Alton was like, "Geez, what was that? Like 12, 15 years ago?" And Charlie like looked him dead in the eyes. He's like, "Brian, that was 2018." he's like, no, because it was at this apartment. He's like, no, it was at this apartment. Remember, I had this roommate, and he like joined us halfway through with the karaoke thing, and he's like, oh yeah. And Alton like started laughing. He's like, why did I think it was so far back? And literally, I've been reading so freaking much lately. I'll talk about that in a little bit. But there's this theorem or like this, hypothesis where it's like, it's called like the too many good memories conundrum, something like that. It actually has a really cool name, and it's like the Starvex prophecy or some shit like that, where it's like you have so many good memories and you don't want to lose them. Mm-hmm. So you keep just pushing them back further and further in your brain. You still have them, but that just causes them to feel like they were further away. So Alton has so many good memories between now and 2018 that he thought that one little silly gag of a story was forever ago. And literally I read something like that where it's like, yeah,
kind of resonate with that though.
Wow. That's why
I feel like I could.
That's why when you meet that, like the analogy that the author made was something to the effect, he was like, yeah, that's why your aunt that's been divorced twice, that shows up to the family gatherings drunk, always says like, geez, what was that last year? And it was actually 5 years ago. Is because that was the last time that she was happy.
I'm not projecting.
Exactly.
Wow.
Yeah. So yeah, and I watched Alta do it like live in real time. I watched that, and I read that. Dang. I read that passage like last weekend.
Wow.
So to watch it happen live, Brian Alton himself,
in real time,
literally, he's like, what was that? 10, 12 years, 15 years ago, or something like that. And Charlie's just like, Alton, that was 2018, son.
And that's how
5
Charlie
years
would say
ago.
it too.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, so then I explained that to Alton, and like he kind of, I saw him like he kind of sat back a little bit, and he's like,
"Well, dang,
these last 5 years have been awesome."
Well, dang.
Yeah. So hey, if you're having a lot of good days, it's not a bad thing at all.
I do kind of like that about hanging out with those guys.
Yeah,
that, like,
you hang out with them more than us.
I do now.
Yeah,
because I started watching movies with Charlie so much.
So fun.
No, but like even Bianca, because like who was that friend that visited for like a Taylor Swift concert?
Andres.
Yeah. So I went out with them.
Oh, that's why he was in town.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah. No, I went out with them, and they were like telling
these
these crazy stories about like how like times that they were just drinking, and usually and like we all have those stories. Like I was like, oh, we were so drunk at this one apartment one time. Oh my gosh.
Someone fell asleep on the pool table.
Someone feels like, oh my gosh. No, but with these guys, it's like.
Yeah.
Like I like, oh, I almost got arrested, or
yeah.
like,
I went swimming with like manta rays, and you're just like,
huh?
That happened to Bianca a couple weekends ago. Yeah, she's like, yeah, I got drunk and I was swimming with manta rays in Hawaii. I'm like,
it's like, and then I ended up in Canada.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like that's what we do expect. It's like it's honestly like almost intimidating.
Yeah,
like,
it is
to like an extent. Like, but like it kind of like makes you like kind of want to be like a little more exciting,
a little more adventurous
in a way. Yeah.
I mean, that just has, it has so much to do with money, though. Like it does. Plain and simple, they make way more money than we do.
Are you still taking the PTO for the 2021st?
No.
No?
Mm-mm.
You work?
Oh, yeah. Damn. Yeah. So yeah, we were gonna go snowboarding this weekend, but the snow kind of sucks right now.
Snow melting,
and we're moving out now. And it's like shit, just not good timing.
Yeah, I mean, like it is spring now.
Yeah.
So
yeah. But so I picked those shifts back up, or like picked those stops.
Oh yeah, did you
back
still
up.
spend on the season pass?
Yeah, I bought the season pass. So the $60 that we spent on the tickets got credited. But you should do that.
Oh, so like when winter comes
how
back,
do I do that?
Just call and just give them your confirmation number. It takes like 40 seconds. If they answer, it takes you 40 seconds.
Okay, so like when winter comes back, then
what do I just say? I just need to cancel my.
So say I'd like my tickets credited.
Okay.
Oh Jesus Christ! I forgot. I was like fiddling with the cooler.
Oh Jesus!
My laptop is underneath the table, and I would just had my foot on top of my laptop, like caressing my keys with my toes.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to give that bad boy a wipe down. Anyway, so yeah, just say like, hey.
Oh no, my foot accidentally bought this.
It's like
toe lube,
and you said caressing the keys. It's just like you were just doing.
Have you seen?
Toes.
Yeah. Have you seen the movie intro where it's like the production company, their intro, and it's two guys typing?
Never.
It's if you guys ever watch Now You See Me, the intro like the lion roaring or like the DreamWorks guy sitting on the moon. This one company, I forget what it's called, but there's two guys typing like insanely fast on a typewriter, and then the guy like, and the guy on the left, ding.
Yeah.
And it's like, what a That's impossible. Literally, like training 2 different people to type on the same keyboard. Like that's.
Oh, they're both typing on the same time.
I'm so
Same
sorry. I'm so sorry.
keyboard,
It's the
okay.
same keyboard. I should have said that. It's the same keyboard.
Are they sitting next to each
Yeah,
other? and then
it's like
just-
they're sitting like all you see is the hands.
Wait, you say a typewriter?
It's
you
a
mean?
typewriter.
Yeah, not a keyboard. Okay.
No, but yeah, so but it's like a little bit longer, and it's like a bird's eye view of the typewriter, and they're both like,
Like,
and then right on cue, the guy on the left like ding.
Sweeps it.
I'm just trying to think like how. Wait, is it both of their hands or like he's just?
It's a
one
left,
hand?
right, left, right. Yeah, there's hands here and
It's
then
like how?
there's-
Yeah, it's like how big are typewriters? Hold on.
No, it was like extra long.
Oh,
But I'm just
Okay.
saying, imagine 2 people typing on the same keyboard.
and like
Like,
timing it.
think about that
absolutely
mentally, yeah.
absolutely perfectly.
Yeah,
to where,
just
like,
being like in sync with one another, like straight up drift
Oh,
compatible.
like of like what?
Jesus
what-
Christ! What what are you struggling with?
He needs more semantics.
I'm trying to give a visual to our viewers.
Okay, so
No,
if,
but, okay.
if 2 people are typing the word cat, the
no,
person
but
on the
like
left
he's
is at
like
the C.
he types the C, he types the A, and like
then he types the C.
Is this
gotcha,
implying?
gotcha.
Is this implying that they have access to the same keyboard with both hands? So it's just 2 keyboards on
That's
one
what I
long one?
think. Or I don't fucking know. I was just saying it's a
And-
cool
and-
intro.
Yeah, no. And what I'm saying, no. Now I'm agreeing with Hector. I'm going to double down and make this worse.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
let's check this out. Ready? So do they each type one word individually?
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a 15-second thing, you bastards.
It's
But
like, are they being
I
studied?
was gonna pull it up. I liked it against it, but yeah.
Alright,
Anyway,
so
it's a very, very entertaining little tidbit thing. If you've never seen Now You See Me, it's really good. But yeah,
Do you remember the Family Guy clip where they make fun of like those intros where like you never know when the movie started?
oh
because
yeah,
some of them-
yeah. It was like
Yeah.
30 in a row.
and like one of them was called like a guy was like has like a blood on his shirt and he's like walks into like a room and it's like, oh, here you go, the movie's starting, and then it goes like just guy panting bloody productions.
Those are we've talked about this a little bit before. Family Guy is like the greatest content ever for TikTok and like YouTube
because
Shorts.
that's they were TikTok but like on TV.
Yeah,
in
it
a
was
sitcom
because it
and,
was
like,
only fun. Like I couldn't watch an entire episode because literally I'd have 2 chuckles, or no, I'd laugh really hard 2 times. But the thing that I would laugh at was only because of like the thing 20 seconds ago.
Yeah.
South Park is starting to do it a little bit too.
really
A little bit. No, they're just now starting though.
like but the clips and like
no, I'm just
where like
no,
they're
no,
making
like
a reference or something.
kind of no, but like a Family Guy clip where it's like. So one of my most famous, or like one of the most famous clips, like that goes back the furthest, it was Peter Griffin like squatting in a tree with his like pants pulled down, and a bird was washing its car. there was a little bird in like a little car, and the bird was like washing the windshield, and Peter's like, yeah, get it nice and clean, and like you see that, and you're like, oh, that's hilarious, and then the rest of the episode wasn't funny, and I was just like, shit.
well,
Damn. I've always thought that about Family Guy.
It was
think about how much show you have.
That's true.
Yeah.
6
No, but-
characters.
Like The Simpsons. Like you're gonna
Yeah.
start at some point. There's
The
gonna
Simpsons
be
is
some.
hilarious. Whole episode is freaking hilarious.
It is absolutely hilarious.
And so is South Park.
Well, no, I'm just saying that at some points you're gonna hit saturation. Like
Yeah.
You're gonna like.
Well, I think The Simpsons is older than Family Guy, though.
It is.
Simpsons
Yeah.
is the longest is one of
Yeah.
the longest
Yeah.
running shows of all time.
Oh,
Yeah.
gosh, I love it. Hell yeah. But, I mean, shit. What else you got?
No, I was gonna bring up because you like at the beginning of the podcast you mentioned something about a drive-by hawk or something.
Oh yeah. So
This
check
is
this
right-
out.
That was me. But
So yeah. So basically, I was scrolling on Instagram one night. Scouring the internet for the wisest of information, so I can just absolutely develop this intellect that
Yeah.
I'm gathering. No, I was I was
I
shit
was,
scrolling.
I was expecting
I was
Andrew
like,
Tate,
I was
yeah.
scrolling. No, I was scrolling on IG, just
Yeah.
bored on Reels, and then I
Yeah.
saw some guy. So basically, he drives. He has his passenger side window down. He has a little hawk on his finger,
There ain't no way.
and like a little falcon, tiny one. And it's little.
It's a small
It's about
falcon.
the size of this cup. It's about
Yeah.
as tall as this cup. And he basically leans out of the window and he throws it. And he's like, "Get him that one!" And the falcon or whatever the hawk is, it goes and it actually tackles the bird, and it Talon style physically puts its foot on its neck, and so the guy just throws it out the window. Can we get a credit on the video?
By Falcon.
Drive. Dude.
If we who posted that?
Oh my gosh.
Shout out to God Danger 3X.
Don't put the noises. He just caught the bird.
his ass though.
It's like, why?
He literally throws it. So
he
to give somebody
threw
a
the
to give somebody a visual or like an audio visual description, this guy, he basically takes a hawk, throws it essentially the same form as a paper airplane.
I was
where
thinking
you
like a ninja star.
I was
almost.
thinking
It's like no,
dart.
it's like
dart's good.
your two fingers pinched and your thumb.
Yeah.
You know, like your
like a dart,
two fingers.
yeah.
Yeah, like a dart. And he just launched it like that, and
Yeah.
it
he
just
literally,
sails
he
off,
literally
and it caught the bird.
and then it was just squealing for its life, knowing full well that your time is.
And the
It's
falcon
like
was like,
over.
just say the word.
Did
Give
you
the
ever,
thumbs up.
Did you guys ever read the book My Side of the Mountain?
No.
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 It's very good, very old, but basically this like actually it's really funny. I'm thinking about it now. I'm like, what a spoiled little brat. But anyway, the kid runs away
Okay.
and he like lives in the wilderness and he like digs a whole room underground, like under this great oak tree.
Oh wow.
And he like made a bed out of like chopping down a tree. Like he wasn't woodsy at all.
Yeah.
But he really did like embrace his whole, and he was missing for like 2 years or some shit like that.
Damn.
And like that's why he like made a bed. Like it wasn't like a couple night thing. It was like 2 years.
Yeah.
But about like a month or two in, he met a falcon named he named it Frightful.
Frightful.
Either frightful or frightless. They're very different things. But yeah, he just saw it like, and he literally it was just a pet falcon. That he, like yeah.
Jumped onto his arm.
Exactly, yeah. And he like made his own gloves that were like for the bird.
A really early memory I have of school is in the first grade. They brought somebody from like these wildlife sanctuaries.
Yeah,
Where it's like-
those great. Those days
like
are
the
great.
injured birds.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The ones that they'd save.
Yeah.
And they'd fly over you and shit like that.
Yeah.
One of those that we did in like Arizona or some shit like that. It was something,
Arizona.
It was something like that.
I almost forgot.
Where she was like, if you're recording with your phone or like with an iPad, keep it down low.
Keep it low.
Because that bird will knock that shit out of your hands. Like I'm not worried about you hurting the bird. I'm telling you that thing is gonna
like
go
it's
flying.
like, it's like that thing does not have to worry about its safety.
Yep.
Okay.
Did you guys see the video of the person of the lady who's doing that? She's like, okay, hold out $5 and she's gonna come get it from you. All right, boom, grabbed $5, flew back, and then she's like, and here's your receipt. And then bird took it, flew back, and then there was a
yeah.
letter that said, "Will you marry me?" And then the boyfriend drops down to a knee, and she
Yo,
and I was like, dude,
that's
that's
so
just
good.
My goodness.
This is tough because Marcos's girlfriend's in the room. But like, what's a good proposal tactic? Like, you got any of that? You got any? How do you want to propose? Are you a fireworks? Are you a white horse kind of guy? What do you?
I feel like it's more if it's like a special spot that only you guys.
I like that.
Kind of like
Very intimate.
Yeah, like nothing like at a basketball game. Nothing like
Yeah,
that.
okay.
Like, I'm pretty against it.
Okay,
Like
I love that.
Yeah, just like so because the thing is, my parents, the way my dad proposes, that they went to this lighthouse that they would always hang out in college, and so they visited back, and he proposed there. So
Very
now
cool.
when we go, that is like their proposal spot. Because think
I love
about
that.
it.
What's the spot that you're gonna make? Because you're probably gonna craft the. Do you already have a spot picked out in your head? It's the 3D mini golf. I'm gonna no.
3D mini-
That's where all the dates
Yeah.
started.
It's like-
That's where all the
it's like
dates
three-
ended.
It's
like-
a numbers game. Yeah,
It's like 3.
I could propose to 8 women there, and
It's
it'd make
like,
perfect sense.
Yeah, like Galaxy Mini Golf Hole 9.
Oh no!
Oh my god.
You propose a whole 9, and she's like, "But we met over at that one." And you're like,
that one sucks.
"That was Shelly." Well, are you down or? I did not keep the receipt. I've thought about proposing at main event because it's just
What?
That's fine.
where we
that's fine.
That's
Yeah,
cute.
that's
That's
yeah,
cute.
That's super
I
cute,
made
yeah.
this plan to be like, like underneath the cash registers, like I carved our freaking like C plus A under the.
You
cash.
gotta like propose in secret because that's like how the relationship started. You know what I mean?
Oh shit. He's like, edit out, cut here.
It wasn't a secret.
Yeah,
it wasn't a
secret.
it was frowned upon.
She just didn't know.
Jesus.
No,
Anyway.
but like, look, think about it. See, like nobody's gonna propose at main event.
Yeah,
Nobody's gonna do that.
Yeah.
But like, you know how many people are gonna like say you propose like on the top of the Eiffel Tower,
Be at a bowling alley.
and then you go on, you go on your anniversary. You know how many other people are gonna be there, like celebrating their anniversary.
That's where I think that where you're like, so that's a fascinating. If you propose at a Subway, and people are like, what the hell? He's proposing at a Subway.
Mm-hmm.
But think about what that Subway means
to those
to that
people.
couple, as
Yeah.
opposed to what every couple that's ever gotten engaged on the Eiffel Tower thinks. It's
It's
like,
like-
it's just a thing.
Yeah.
yeah, because like,
It's a place.
Yeah, it's a pointy metal
yeah,
thing.
It's
like, I
not
don't-
your marriage.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I don't know if it's pretentious, but I feel like it's being able to say like, we are the only couple that has ever proposed at that
I
subway.
love that. I love
like
that.
I
That's
feel like
very-
that
yeah.
feels like a lot more special. Yeah.
My parents knew somebody who proposed to their significant other by putting a lock, like doing the lock bridge in France or like,
Oh,
like
yeah.
in Paris.
and then didn't they take it off?
Is it in Paris or is it just
No,
in
yeah,
France?
it's
thought
the
it was-
lock. It's the lock bridge, but they actually have
Is it
to
actually in Paris?
They actually had to take the bridge down because
Yeah, the
there were
weight.
so many locks.
Yeah, no. So
That's
their
cool.
lock, so
Yeah.
their padlock on there is gone.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
Exactly.
tragic.
Do you wonder if there was some weird like karmic damage to like their?
to like anybody who's ever proposed on that bridge.
That's funny.
just-
No. If you've ever like as a couple put a lock on it, like every single one of those couples is doomed for divorce.
Yeah, their
Exactly.
the strength was on that.
Yeah. And then it was like enchanted, and then the government was like, and that was
it's
gone.
like if
Trudeau.
I can be happy, nobody can.
Did you see the thing where it was like, yeah, I saw this couple that were like hitting each other up in my
Mhm.
TikTok comments, and then she asked for a snap, and then I turned off comments.
Oh, that's evil.
if I can't be happy, nobody can.
I'd probably ice a 7-10 split, you know, like I normally do on the lanes.
duh.
Oh my God.
I've actually never hit that in my life, but that would probably
Barely
be the one time I
anybody
did.
has.
Yeah.
I would just carry the ring on me, and they would
Yeah.
just be like, I'd ice a strike,
Yeah.
you know,
That'd be fun.
watch her bowl a gutter, and then I would just like as she bowls
know-
the gutter and
Yeah.
it goes into lane and it just bloop, spits
Or-
it back out.
or-
I'm there.
Well, hear me out.
Did-
What if you tell the lane operator behind it? You're like, hey, like get a walkie-talkie. Like, hey, a ball is about to come back.
Yeah.
And I got a replica ball that looks just like hers, but on the ball it says, "Will you marry me?"
That's pretty
so
good.
when when it gets spit out.
What if I get a custom ball, like just a
That's what-
custom
that's what I'm
custom
talking
made?
about.
Yeah, like yeah.
Yeah,
Because
no,
no-
but it looks like hers, but it says, "Will you marry me?"
What if she just bowls it?
I was about to say that.
Yeah.
This is like-
When Sky, so what sucks though is that Sky's partially barbarian. So
Yeah, she's very competitive.
No. So I've
Babe, look
told,
at the ball. Shut the fuck
You're
up.
like, shut the- I was like, I'm in my fucking zone.
That's kind of how it goes. No, I told Audrey one day, I was like, our dates, Sky and I's dates are not something that are thought out. It's not like we're going to an escape room so it can be a channel of intellect. You know what I mean? No. We're throwing balls down lanes. We're throwing stones, heavy rocks to make the, to make the happy voice go off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
To make the sad voice go up.
Yeah, to make the sad. No, I'm making the sad voices sound.
to make the bad voices go away.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Because I've never, my relationship has never ever been like that. It's like, no, we require a date night every 10 or less days, and it like reservations, who's going, like that's very fascinating. Because Audrey and I definitely hang out.
Jeez.
That's something that like my girlfriend, and we're about to move in together. We have to talk about that too.
Oh, she moving into the house?
Yeah, she's living with us.
Wow.
So I just got approved for a rental. So Joe. Oh, I almost said the fucking street name we live on. I don't want to do that.
But it's like, yeah.
It's a fun street name, basically. I'll tell you guys after. But so that's obviously really exciting. But yeah, dude. So it's funny. Audrey and Aiden and Tim and I are gonna keep living together. But Audrey and Aiden are like, oh gosh, like, all right, we got bills now. Like, it's
Yep.
time to start our lives and get our shit together. Like, like they're because they've never moved out before. But Tim and myself are both like, yo, we're gonna be saving so much money because we already spend so damn much in bills. We're gonna be saving like $300 a month,
Oh,
living with 4 people,
Oh,
big
man.
ass house, 3 stories, 4 bathrooms. Like, bro, it's gonna be pimping in there.
basement?
Man.
3rd story. Yeah.
Third story.
So here, like, we already got this whole vision pimped out. So all 3 bedrooms are on the 2nd floor, not even in like a clunky way. It's
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah.
You go to the 2nd story, master to the left, and I get the master, and then the other 2 bedrooms to the right,
Swag.
for real. And then the 1st floor, very, very open layout. The kitchen feeds very well in the dining room, feeds very well in the living room. It's very, very nice. And the 3rd floor is just a big ass wooden loft. Really, really cool. Just a big brick of, land. And we literally were like, dude, like, if we have a big ass party, we could easily fit like 40 people in here comfortably. No joke, comfortably.
Wow.
And the only rule would be just no one hang out on the 2nd floor. Really.
You just tape it off.
Exactly.
That's
yeah,
it.
yeah. No one should really be hanging out on the 2nd floor. Yeah, I was just, like, throw a chair there and just be like,
Yeah.
turn,
Tape off the doors.
turn.
And
Oh,
did,
yeah.
you, did you
bathrooms
say it was
only.
3 stories?
3 stories,
Yeah.
3-story.
Just
house.
do that. Yeah. Caution tape over the doors.
Well, because we want the 2nd floor bathroom to be available too, but like,
Oh, yeah,
if
that'd be
not,
another thing.
whatever. But we were joking. We're like, yeah, D&D. We're like, I'm already looking into sound foam
Oh.
on the 3rd floor, or because Aiden and Tim's room, like, you can't hear well into the rooms, but I'm like, yeah, it can't hurt. Just a little sound dampening foam. But we made a joke. We're like, yeah, like, Audrey said something to the effect of, "Yeah, I'm gonna have all the girlies over, and we're gonna be hanging out on the first floor, and then you guys are like playing D&D on the third floor." And I put a meme quote in, and it was like, "OMG, come down! We're playing like strip poker and truth or dare or some shit like that." And all the five of us are like,
D&D with the boys.
Yeah, playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Wait, I have to think really hard.
Yeah, you slag! I just rolled a 19. Do you mind? Thank you.
Yeah, like if I don't roll a d20 because of the time I just wasted, right?
Yeah,
It's like talking to you about this.
Yeah, the only way I'm going down there is if I roll a natural one. I didn't. Okay, so get out. But yeah.
Hey, why don't you guys come join us? Why don't you roll persuasion?
Yeah, roll
With
persuasion.
disadvantage because I'm with the boys.
That's so
That's not
funny.
bad. 'Cause I'm with the-
Okay, they're playing strip poker. Okay, fine. It's just a normal roll then. The disadvantage and the advantage cancel each other out. But yeah. Anyway, so yeah, we're moving out. I'm super excited about all that.
Congratulations.
But, my girlfriend's biggest flaw, I'm just gonna throw this out there for the internet to absorb.
Oh boy.
She sucks at relaxing. I don't understand. She sucks at it. Like you could wake up on a Saturday morning.
Nah, I kind of understand. No, because my brother's the same way. Like,
Yeah,
He,
okay.
like anytime I say like, because we have nothing to do, like he has done his schoolwork, anything.
Yeah.
And I say, let's play a video game. Let's watch
Yeah,
a
let's
movie or
hang
something.
out, yeah.
Let's do something. And he's just like, no. And it was like why? Because like I don't know. I just want to be doing
we
something.
gotta find something to do.
I just want to do something right
Yeah.
now.
You know what that is? That's the hummingbird.
Yeah,
That's the
exactly.
hummingbird
Yeah,
brain.
I love it.
Yeah. Gotta move, gotta move.
Up, down, up, down,
It's
up,
like,
up, up. Can't stop. Yep. Yeah, literally. No, but like, yeah, there have been a couple Saturday mornings where like she woke up a half hour before me, so now she's already on like.
Oh, the sleep wore off.
Yeah,
So now
uh-huh.
she's like thinking about the day.
So, exactly. So the past couple weeks, I've actually been waking up before her, so it's been nice. I'm literally out on the couch reading,
Nice.
and then so whenever she gets like up and about, she'll come out and bother me. But there have been mornings where she's like, "Oh, finally you're up. Okay, get your shoes on. We're gonna go on a hike." And I'm like, Bro, didn't you work like 70 hours this week? And she's like, "Yeah, let's go hiking."
to go. So now I
The
can
the other 4 hours were for hikes.
Yeah, exactly. So it's I don't know. It's like I don't know. It's obviously it's
Do you
why
think?
it's
Do you
why
think
I love
that's gonna?
her.
Do you think there's gonna be like a little like? Do you think there's gonna be not a fight by any means, but just a little bit of like, come on, can we just relax?
Yeah, no, I mean that's already happened.
Little
The other like blessing of the third story is that if we, because you know we've never gone like 9 straight days just hanging out with each other. We've never done that. That's
9 straight days of hanging out.
just straight.
What are we
days.
on? I'll rest my case. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, hanging out is quality time.
Yeah, it's great. But so we've never done that. You know, we've been together for coming 4.5 years now, and but so like I'm ready for that to be just like damn, I cannot. I need to get away from this person right now. I'm losing my mind. The third story is going to be so clutch.
Oh yeah,
Because we're going to throw a beanbag in there, and that's where all the
perfect.
gaming consoles are going to go.
Are you guys going to share a room?
Yes.
Okay.
We have to.
Yeah.
Only a 3-bedroom,
Sick.
3-bed, 4-bath. Yeah.
Wow.
And yeah, so the third story, it's just a big ass loft,
And then a
there's
bathroom?
a full bathroom.
Wow.
A full bathroom. Yeah.
Maybe I don't know.
I
how that's
thought
designed.
about throwing like an extra bed up there, and like that could be my backup room. That way, but I didn't know. I was just like being selfish. But that's like then I'd be depriving Tim
You
and Aiden
could.
of
Well,
that,
I
man.
mean, you could do. I mean, what you could do is like guest bed.
Yeah,
If you have like instead of a couch,
Yeah.
you could literally have. I have a full that I'm just getting rid of.
Yeah, like the cliche young adult futon.
I literally have a full bed that I'm getting rid of.
So the-
mattress and all.
I mean,
And-
food for
and
thought.
thing. Yeah.
Once you see it, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But there's like 7 towel closets in there. There
Wow.
are. It's a really really nice.
Audrey
house. I'm
saw
so
that and
excited.
was like, "We're going to Bed Bath & Beyond right now." I'm
Yeah,
going to Bed
right
Bath &
now.
Beyond
Yeah.
after this.
Oh, yeah?
If it's still
Perfect.
open,
Perfect.
if it hasn't closed down.
What time does Costco close? I might have fucked you.
Oh no, that would have been no bueno.
They close.
It's
at,
either that or Winco.
They close at 8.
Oh yeah, what time is it?
Oh, they close at 8:30.
8:30.
But I mean, shoot, buddy, Hector or Alejandro, did you have a good time, man?
I did. This was
Yeah?
this was a treat.
Are we good?
Yeah, this
Yeah,
is
what are
great.
we at?
Fantastic.
120.
Hell yeah! That's
I literally told Hector, I was like, he's like, how long are these on average? And I was like, we're gonna hit like an hour 4, and we're hit like hour 4, hour 5. How you feeling? Hour 4. He literally said, how
Yeah.
you feeling?
Oh,
We wanna wrap it
I
up?
did?
Yeah.
Just
Oh,
out
that's
of
funny.
pure
It was
habit. Wow,
like clockwork.
that's
love it.
freaky.
Yeah.
Wow.
We kind of got a formula.
I know, right, dude? Why? Okay, that's not your guys' fault. That's whack.
Well, yes, but see,
That's
now,
all right.
now my night is ruined.
Black Rock closes at 7. That was like the weirdest thing in the world. to me.
Really?
Yeah. That
Black
was
Rock?
Black Rock Coffee. Yeah. But
What time? When do they close?
7.
Oh, okay. Well, that seems perfectly reasonable. What do you mean?
Why?
Well,
I mean, Dutch Bros
Well,
closes
I mean,
at
'cause
11.
Well, because I mean, Black Rock is like more of a
More caffeine based.
more like local-ish kind of thing. I feel like Dutch Bros is.
I don't know.
It's like
I'll just push back the grocery shopping.
I think
Yeah.
you're talking out of your ass, but anyway.
Let's check it out.
I don't know.
So, any closing thoughts? Any little nuggets of wisdom that you'd like to leave with the audience, buddy? Thank you so much.
Anything
for
you
coming
want to
on.
Yeah,
plug?
absolutely.
You were a natural. Yeah. What's your Instagram? What's all that?
What the hell is my Instagram? I don't even. I think it's like AL and then like 9 E's and then a J. If you feel like-
LEJ. That's kind of tight,
It's like-
actually. I didn't know
Chris,
that.
Chris will put it.
Yeah, boom.
LEJ.
Above his head.
There it is. Beautiful.
Cash money.
So real quick, when you did Golden Hour on guitar, how many views did that get?
It's at 15,000,
Holy
and I know
shit,
for
that's crazy.
TikTok that's like not like insane, but
Yeah.
like
on Instagram, that's a shit ton.
that's
though.
there's a shit ton
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
So like
Very cool.
yeah, no, because I didn't like my brother actually got mad at me because like he's like doing his own clothing brand or whatever, and he makes TikToks
Oh, good for
all
him.
the time, and like he was happy for me, but he's like. Oh, I'm kind of pissed. It's like,
That's funny.
This
Yeah.
fucking algorithm, bro.
He's got a clothing brand.
He does.
What a talented family.
Yeah, no.
What's your sister up to?
My sister, she is studying at U of A. She's trying to be a doctor right now.
Nerd.
Yeah, a little bit.
We don't like nerds on this podcast
What's funny is that she's like,
or old people.
she says she wants to be a pediatric surgeon or a
Oh my
a
gosh.
trauma doctor, like people who deal with like gunshot wounds and stuff. And it's
Yeah.
Like so, my dog had to get like a surgery thing.
Yeah.
She didn't want to touch it. She was like, she was so excited. It
That's
was
funny.
like
Curious.
trauma surgery.
Yeah.
He's like, no, because you guys haven't really hung out with my sister before, but like,
Not in a while. Yeah.
yeah, I know, but
That's funny.
I know, but I cannot see her doing it because like. I don't know. I just think of her as this like
Little girly girl a little
yeah, a little Well, yeah, the
So
girliest.
are
of
you the
girls.
oldest?
I am the oldest.
Okay.
And yeah, she's the girliest of girls. She's lesbian, so yeah.
I don't know if that was public info. One of my favorite people ever. They told me something to the effect of like, yeah, I think I'd be a really, really good therapist. And they are famously one of the worst listeners that I know. And I genuinely, honest to goodness, I just wanted to ask, like, is that a joke?
Do you get evaluated for that?
Yeah.
Like, do therapists
Is
get,
there a metric?
do therapists have to take therapy before they go into that? Because
Dude, there's a show called Shrinking with Jason Segel in it, and it's like, I feel like that has to be how.
Shrinking.
Yeah, Shrinking. It's actually really, really good.
Is it?
Yeah, it's on Apple TV Plus of all things.
I have actually never used Apple TV ever.
Yeah, no, my parents got it.
I
and-
haven't seen Ted Lasso. I'd like to watch that one.
Yeah, everybody. I haven't seen it either.
Yeah.
I've heard it's like the best show of
Yeah, me too.
like the past 10 years. But like,
The generation.
but like Shrinking, it's like he plays a therapist.
Yeah.
And he's going through his own shit, and so like I'm like that
Wow.
has to be how it is in real life. I didn't even think about that.
I love
It
that.
was
I want to hear who after.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I'll tell
yeah,
you. Yeah. All right, folks. Thank you so much. That was episode 65 of the Hispanic On
65.
Paper podcast. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Yep. Don't forget to follow us on Spotify, Apple Music, or Apple Podcast, YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe. Rate us 5 stars. It does help. There is an algorithm at work.
And follow us on Instagram at Hispanic On Paper Podcast. If you'd like to come on, or if you'd like for us to discuss any topics in particular, DM us at Hispanic On Paper Podcast.
DM us.
Follow Hector or Alejandro at AleJ.
Allez.
Jay.
Thank you for
That's
coming
right.
on, buddy. You did great. You're
Yeah,
a natural.
Gracias.
if when we get like Bon Jovi or like who's the lead singer of Green Day?
Oh,
Fake
I'm
fan.
I'm like totally
Fake fan.
Billy Joe Armstrong.
When we get him on,
When we get him.
you can come on too. You can come on too. Deal.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But yeah, episode 65. Thank you for tuning in, folks.
My name is Marcos.
My name's Kashi.
Oh, I'm Ali. Oh, sorry.
Catch you next week.
Take care.